What's up, you guys? It's been a while since I made a video. Been doing a bunch of family stuff, but I wanted to show you guys something. A lot of guys asked about the K20 throttle body and what do you do and stuff like that. I'm using the skunk 2 manifold, and then of course you have to bang and cut the back firewall to push it back. That's where the water runs. So I didn't want to cut the bottom because that's where the cabin's at. So the top half isn't. It's the cow where the water runs with the windshield wipers. So it's okay. I didn't care about that if water did come in here when it rains, to give me the extra clearance for the K20 throttle body. I wanted to go bigger throttle body, and I got his B series from my brother. That's 68. I poured it some more to get tapered to go bigger. So I got it for free, and I tried to mess with it to make it work on my car for the sensors and everything too. So this one usually has a small hole for the map sensor for the B series. I drilled it out to make the regular map sensors fit. This is actually a K20, but it's the same size as the D17. It's the same sensor. So that screw right there, I had another one just like it, and it fit on the throttle body screw. I cut it both sides of the bolt a little bit and left the middle, and I used that washer and I smashed it and I made it like that, and then I cut it and I made a design like that. On the bottom I put 2 nuts, and then I cut it off both sides to fit the sensor, that hole. Yeah, I really messed up that sensor. I was practicing, but my clearance on the firewall was like barely like 1/8 of the firewall, so it was hitting on the back wall with this B series throttle body. So I don't recommend it. It does bolt on like good with no modifications on the manifold. Oh, you still have to port it though. But yeah, so what I did, since this is free, I got it from my brother actually. So see this piece right here? I ended up cutting it off because I needed more clearance. And since I was making this too, and it went further down for the sensor, so I was able to cut it off. So now I got more clearance on the back firewall, like a 1/4, a little more than 1/4 clearance of an inch. So, and right now I'm putting the sensors, and I'm measuring it. I have a scanner that tells me the TPS percentage when it's open and closed. It's at 9%. I wrote it down. It's at 9% closed and 88.6 or 89% wide open throttle body. And then when I did the voltage, it was 47.5. Full throttle was 4.56. So that's with the stock throttle body. And let me see where I have it at. So my first time ever modding the K20, I did a stock D17 sensor. See this Mickey Mouse shit? It worked, but pretty much what I did, I flipped the sensor over and I put it right here. Sorry, I got a horrible camera. So I had to drill straight through and make a hole into the side to make it fit. Kind of crazy to do, but it works. It's stock factory sensor. You know, it was my first time doing that, and I just figured out something today after I already chopped up this one. So I found out that you can still run it without modifying like crazy like I did. Try to make this stand, but Alright, so what I did to get the correct voltage, install it like that, and I turned it, wait, the other way. I turned it like that, and you bolt it on like that, and you get the correct percentage on the throttle body. But you have to flip the wires over. You're gonna have to flip the wires over just like when you use a stock K20 throttle body. I know some of you are saying, why not just use the stock throttle body? Sometimes people find just the K throttle body by itself with no sensors. So that's why I did that. So another thing, on this one I'm using the K20, but I could have used the D17 as well and just use the nuts and set it where I wanted to set it to bolt it on. That's pretty much, I just wanted to show you guys. My camera is acting up. Hopefully this video shows correctly. So before I bolt it on and put the sensor, measure the voltage, and when I switch the wires around, I switch out the outer wires to get the correct voltage that I'm getting, because it's the K20 and the B series, they open different than the D17. It opens opposite. So this one opens this way, and this one opens the other way. So that's why the sensors gotta be flipped, or you gotta mess around with the sensors. And this is a stock D17. That's K20. The throttle fits inside there. That's how big it is. Now I'm going even bigger. So now the K20 fits inside this one. Anyways, the idle air control valve, I used the stock D17 again because I didn't have a K20 idle air control valve. So this is how I modded it, Mickey Mouse. So it worked. But like this other one I got now, after working on so many cars, you got leftover parts sometimes. So now I got this one's a stock K20, so it should work. It's the same type of idle air control valve. And then cool thing about K20, it has the map sensor area, so you don't need to mod a hole in the manifold in the back. Just plug it up. So it's good to have a